Los Angeles Dodgers fans, buckle up because the offseason chatter is heating up, and there is a whirlwind of moves, reports, and speculation surrounding your favorite team. It seems like every day brings a new development, a new trade rumor, or a signing that could reshape the roster. And right now, the focus is locked on one name in particular, Teoscar Hernandez. This offseason has been anything but quiet for the Dodgers, with multiple transactions in motion, conversations happening behind the scenes, and every move scrutinized for its potential impact on the team's championship aspirations. Hernandez, known for his clutch performances and ability to deliver in the moments that matter, has found himself at the center of trade discussions, with whispers of a blockbuster deal involving the Kansas City Royals gaining traction. As reports continue to surface, the Dodgers' approach seems cautious but strategic, balancing the need to maintain a competitive roster while navigating the realities of player contracts, team control, and long-term planning. Despite all the noise, Dodgers management has made it clear that Hernandez is not a player they intend to part with lightly. Statements from the organization suggest that while anything is technically possible in baseball, the expectation is that he remains a key part of the team's core. Hernandez brings more than just power to the lineup. His presence in high-pressure situations has proven invaluable over multiple seasons. Even though his batting average in the most recent season did not reflect his full potential, his history demonstrates consistency and an ability to elevate his performance when it counts the most. With previous years showing averages well above the league norms and his defensive contributions remaining solid, Hernandez embodies a rare combination of talent and reliability that the Dodgers are reluctant to replace. Moving him would not just create a hole in the outfield. It would necessitate finding a player capable of starting every day, providing similar power, and handling the defensive responsibilities with proficiency. From the Dodgers' perspective, Hernandez is more than just a player. He represents stability and a proven track record that complements the team's competitive goals. Considering his remaining years under contract, the organization maintains a position of strength when negotiating potential trades, ensuring that any discussions must reflect his true value. The Royals, a team navigating the transition from rebuilding to contention, would need to offer significant assets in return, likely including top-tier prospects or young starters who could contribute immediately. Dodgers management is fully aware of the leverage they hold, as Hernandez's combination of power, clutch performance, and defensive ability makes him an irreplaceable piece in the short term, while still carrying considerable trade value if the right deal were ever presented. Dave Roberts, the team's manager, has also weighed in on Hernandez's positioning, noting that while adjustments in the outfield could be considered, his defensive work in right field has consistently been at least average, providing reassurance that the Dodgers are not sacrificing quality in that area. Transitioning him to left field remains an option under discussion, but his bat and his presence in the lineup are factors that outweigh minor positional changes. The Dodgers front office understands that losing a player of Hernandez's caliber would create both an immediate gap in performance and a ripple effect across roster planning, particularly in an outfield that needs balance between offense, defense, and everyday availability. At the same time, rumors surrounding other players, including Tyler Glasnow, have created a dynamic where multiple potential moves are being considered simultaneously. The Dodgers' rotation is already deep, and adding another young starter as part of a trade could be a strategic way to strengthen the roster without undermining the core group of hitters. With a wealth of prospects in the pipeline and a commitment to maintaining one of the most productive farm systems in baseball, the Dodgers are uniquely positioned to weigh these opportunities thoughtfully. Prospective trades involving Hernandez are not just about moving one player. They're about evaluating the long-term composition of the roster, balancing immediate needs with sustainable success, and ensuring that any deal enhances the team rather than leaving gaps. The complexity of these negotiations lies not only in evaluating talent, but also in timing, organizational priorities, and player development trajectories. The Royals, for instance, are entering a phase where integrating a veteran slugger could complement the development of their younger players. But whether they are willing to part with the prospects necessary to secure Hernandez is an open question. Dodgers management, aware of their leverage, can set the parameters, demanding a return that aligns with Hernandez's proven impact while also preserving flexibility for other offseason moves. Every conversation, every report, and every rumor plays into this intricate puzzle as the Dodgers aim to position themselves for both immediate success and long-term dominance. Hernandez's history of clutch hitting, power at the plate, and ability to contribute defensively in critical moments underscores why he remains such a central figure in these discussions. While his batting average may have fluctuated in recent seasons, the overarching trend shows a player who consistently delivers when it matters most. Replacing that combination of skill and experience is no small task, and the Dodgers are acutely aware of the challenge. Even considering potential trades, the conversation always circles back to the balance of value. Hernandez provides more than numbers. He brings a competitive edge, a reliable presence in pressure situations, and the kind of versatility that allows the Dodgers to adapt strategically across a season. The current trade speculation reflects the broader philosophy of the Dodgers organization. Never make a move that weakens the team unnecessarily, but remain open to opportunities that could enhance their chances of success. In Hernandez's case, the discussion is not about necessity, but about strategic advantage. How his potential movement could unlock value in other parts of the roster without compromising the team's ability to contend at the highest level. Whether or not a deal materializes with the Royals, the ongoing dialogue illustrates the complex calculus that drives every transaction. Balancing performance metrics, player development, roster composition, and intangible qualities that make a player like Hernandez indispensable. As the offseason unfolds, fans will continue to watch closely, weighing rumors, reports, and official statements. Hernandez's future remains a topic of fascination because he represents the intersection of talent, strategy, and opportunity within the Dodgers organization. Every potential trade scenario, every discussion about positioning or replacement highlights the careful planning required to maintain a championship-caliber team. With multiple players under consideration, reports of blockbuster deals circulating, and the ever-present uncertainty of baseball's off-season dynamics, Dodgers fans are witnessing a narrative filled with tension, excitement, and the promise of impactful moves that could reshape the team for years to come. The conversation surrounding Hernandez is not just about statistics. It's about leadership, consistency, and the ability to perform under pressure, all qualities that the Dodgers value immensely. Picking up where we left off, the Dodgers' offseason landscape is becoming increasingly intricate, and every rumor surrounding Teoscar Hernandez has fans analyzing every angle, wondering what the next move might be. Even though the organization has emphasized that trading him is not a priority, the very fact that his name continues to surface in trade discussions illustrates the value he holds, not only as a slugger, but as a player whose presence affects the entire roster dynamic. Dodgers management has a clear understanding that moving a player of Hernandez's caliber would require significant compensation, and any team interested in acquiring him would need to present an offer that aligns with both immediate needs and long-term planning. The Kansas City Royals have been identified as a potential partner in a blockbuster trade, but even for them, making the deal work is complicated. They are a team transitioning from a rebuilding phase, with a roster heavily invested in developing young talent. So parting with top prospects or ready to contribute players carries substantial risk. Yet the allure of adding a proven, high-impact hitter like Hernandez is undeniable, and if the Dodgers leverage the situation correctly, they could secure assets that strengthen multiple areas of the team. For the Dodgers, the calculus is straightforward but challenging. Hernandez offers a blend of power, clutch performance, and defensive reliability that is difficult to replicate, especially with players ready to step in immediately. His bat, combined with his ability to perform in pressure situations, makes him a cornerstone of the lineup, and any trade scenario would need to factor in the resulting gaps in production. Even if defensive metrics suggest he could be replaced more easily, the intangible aspects, leadership, consistency, and timing, cannot be overlooked. This is why the Dodgers are not approaching the situation lightly. They are looking at the potential for trades, yes, but only if they gain value that enhances the team's chances of sustaining a championship-caliber roster. The balance between extracting maximum value and maintaining competitive integrity is delicate, and the front office is navigating it with precision. Dave Roberts' comments about Hernandez's potential move to left field are part of the broader conversation. But even in such a scenario, his offensive impact remains central to the discussion. Hernandez has consistently proven that he can rise to the occasion, delivering key hits in pivotal moments. And the Dodgers understand that maintaining that presence in the lineup has ripple effects across the entire roster. A trade would not be a simple swap. It would require a calculated exchange of talent, balancing immediate performance needs with the development of future contributors. Whether it involves prospects, young starters, or a combination of players, the Dodgers' priority is clear. Any trade must preserve or enhance the team's competitive standing while maximizing the return for a player who is both highly productive and integral to the clubhouse culture. Meanwhile, speculation continues about other potential moves, including the status of Tyler Glasnow and how his positioning within the rotation could influence Hernandez's trade value. The Dodgers' depth in pitching allows for flexibility, but also adds layers of complexity when considering trades. Each addition or subtraction affects not only the lineup, but also bullpen management, rotation balance, and long-term player development. The organization is methodically assessing each scenario, recognizing that a well-timed trade could shift the team's trajectory significantly, but a misstep could create gaps that are difficult to fill mid-season. The presence of high-level prospects in the pipeline gives the Dodgers leverage in these negotiations, allowing them to set terms favorable to the organization while also evaluating how trades align with their long-term vision. Teoscar Hernandez's value goes beyond statistics. While batting averages and defensive metrics provide measurable insight into his contributions, his ability to influence the game at critical moments elevates him above the numbers. Past seasons demonstrate that he consistently performs under pressure, delivering power when it matters most and making plays that can change the outcome of a game. This reliability is part of what makes him such a focal point in trade discussions. Any team considering acquiring him must weigh not only his immediate production, but also the strategic advantage his presence provides in high-stakes situations. For the Dodgers, maintaining control over a player with this combination of skills ensures flexibility in constructing the roster, whether through retention or through strategic trades that enhance multiple facets of the team. The Royals, on the other hand, face a complex decision. Acquiring Hernandez could accelerate their transition from a developing roster to a team capable of competing at a higher level, but doing so comes with a cost. Prospects, particularly those with MLB-ready potential, are the currency in these negotiations, and the Dodgers' leverage is significant. By controlling the timing and conditions of any potential trade, the Dodgers can demand a return that addresses multiple roster needs while maintaining depth and balance across the team. Hernandez's contract status, remaining years, and proven ability to perform consistently give the Dodgers an edge in any discussion, and they are positioned to extract maximum value while ensuring that any trade aligns with their competitive objectives. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. The baseball world is buzzing with whispers that have fans across the country talking nonstop. Julio Rodriguez, the Seattle sensation who captured hearts with his dazzling talent, might have just turned the page on his Emerald City chapter. Sources close to the matter hint at what could be one of the biggest moves in recent memory. Rodriguez reportedly signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers, sending shockwaves through the MLB universe. While official statements remain scarce, the chatter is impossible to ignore. Dodgers insiders, still keeping a tight lid on the details, have been spotted discussing potential lineups and roster tweaks, and the rumor mill suggests this deal could reshape the balance of power in the league. Seattle fans, who have followed Rodriguez's meteoric rise with a mix of awe and pride, are reportedly grappling with the possibility of seeing their star donning a different uniform. The murmurs describe a mix of disbelief and resignation, as social media platforms overflow with speculation, heartfelt tributes, and a flurry of reaction memes. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, optimism is reportedly at an all-time high. The Dodgers, long known for their strategic acquisitions, seem poised to integrate Rodriguez's explosive skill set into a lineup that already strikes fear into opponents. Analysts are already hypothesizing about where he might bat, how his presence could influence pitching rotations, and the ripple effects on the team's postseason ambitions. Insiders hint that contract negotiations were intense, with multiple parties reportedly expressing interest, yet the Dodgers may have sealed the deal with a combination of vision, resources, and that elusive fit factor. Speculation about Rodriguez's motivations abounds. Some say he's chasing championship glory. Others argue it's about joining a storied franchise with a track record of turning stars into legends. Whatever the truth, the buzz isn't just about the numbers, it's about the narrative. Fans and pundits alike are dissecting every tweet, interview snippet, and cryptic social media post for clues, while the rumor continues to gain momentum with each passing hour. Whether this move becomes official or remains a tantalizing what if, one thing is clear. Julio Rodriguez has once again captured the imagination of baseball enthusiasts nationwide, igniting debate, excitement, and a whirlwind of speculation that shows no sign of slowing down. The question now isn't just where he'll play, but how his presence might redefine the landscape of Major League Baseball. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.